I'm Robert.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Ron, and we're three idiots eating
Sandwiches!
Yeah. Bam. All right, here we are, three idiots eating sandwiches, and today we're in Belmont, California. What is this, about 20 miles south of San Francisco? Something like that.
Yeah, it's about halfway between San
About
Francisco
halfway between
and
where
San
we
Jose.
live in San Jose and San Francisco.
So Lorenzo's has actually been here since 1976. It's Steve Lorenzo that started it, and it's still going. His mission was just to have the best sandwiches possible in this area. So as we look over, there's a line out the door and our people are waiting. So
Sure is.
We gotta go order. So
Yeah, a little thing about Belmont. Belmont has the toughest smoking laws in the nation. So if you're a smoker, you probably don't want to hang out here.
what does that mean? Wow.
You know, they don't enforce outside, but any indoor, any restaurant, anywhere, they don't want you standing near the door. I mean, it's,
Yeah, they were the leaders of the banning of the smoking indoors. So.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be the leaders of Dutch Crunch too. There might be a tie there somehow.
let's go try it.
All right, three idiots, let's
All
go.
right, let's do it. All right, we're starting off today with the big combo on sourdough from Lorenzo's Sandwich Shop. This one looks pretty stacked. We're gonna get in and check it out.
All right, here we go. Little note about Lorenzo's Sandwich Shop. We went there previously and gave it a 4.1. The reason being, it was just randomly closed with a little note on the door that said family emergency. Feel bad about giving it a 4.1 when they had a family emergency, but so anyway, we decided to be cool and come back. And here I go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Got that sourdough on those teeth of Ron's. Are you bleeding?
Well, it's a good thing I have teeth like a shark, but I can get through it.
It's amazing what they can do at the dentist's office.
I have the best teeth ever.
So what do you think? What do you think of this Lorenzo's?
It's really good.
It's a good sandwich?
A little problem with actually getting your mouth around it to be able to bite it, because there's
A lot of stuff?
It's not really the bread's fault. It's more that they just stack it. It's a stacker.
All right.
For a stacked sandwich, the meats, I think we got even some mortadella in there, salami,
So this is kind of a
It's more like
an
an Italian sandwich.
Yeah, okay.
and it's fucking really good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Nice.
sweat. Little kid right over there.
Easy.
I mean, I'm going pretty high on this. This is a really good sandwich. I really like it. I should explain more what the sandwich tastes like, but if you know what an Italian sandwich tastes like, that's what it is. But they don't kill it with the dressing, so it's not overwhelming. I'm going 8.6 on this. That's a
Okay.
really good sandwich.
8.6.
Lorenzo's diving back in. Lorenzo, Steve Lorenzo, good job. Oh.
Here we are at Twin Pines Park in Belmont, California, just south of San Francisco. We went to Lorenzo's Sandwich Shop, and this is what was the name of this sandwich?
It's the big combo, but you're taking stuff out,
Big
so it's
combo.
like it's the mid-big combo with you.
Mid-size
Yeah,
combo.
let's give it a try.
Bite in. It's kind of a cool park. It's just like
It's just a little small,
it's a
tucked
little,
in here.
yeah.
Little playground for the kids.
Yeah, that's super good. I
But
give it a
again,
try.
we're in beautiful California.
It's good, Cove. The meat's really good. You can taste everything. And it's not overwhelming. There's like a little bit of Italian like dressing on it, but just a little bit. Really good. I'm gonna go a little higher, go 8.9.
Yep, 8.9. I think it deserves a high score.
All right, so what do we got on here? Looks like we got some salami.
Let's take a better
Yeah,
look.
some salami. We got some ham. Maybe that's even, yeah, that's some ham. We got
I believe there's
salami.
mortadella.
Maybe some mortadella. We got some cheese on here.
And if you've never had mortadella, you got to try mortadella.
I
Basically,
love
just go get a
mortadella.
real good sourdough, get mortadella, maybe throw a little mayonnaise on it, or you're boom.
Oh yeah, here we go.
All right, here we go. Dive into the big combo. It's a combo because it's a combination of meats and it's big. So there's the name for you. Are you glad? Are we glad that we went back to Lorenzo's?
That's good. Right off the bat, it's one of the better Italian sandwiches that we've had.
I think so. I might have to rescore mine, but I'm hoping you get it higher on the score to make up for my 8.6.
I am. I'm going to go 8.8
8.8.
on this. This is really good. The meats are really fresh and really good. The bread's fresh.
Yeah.
For an Italian sandwich, we've had some, Italian sandwiches that I've had really high hopes for that just didn't pan out. This one's really good.
Yeah, because you bite into it and they put so much of the dressing.
But you're right. It's
wet,
not.
It's almost
not,
like a salad.
Yeah, I know on some of them, but this one's not overdone. You just have the light dressing. You can taste the meat.
It's a perfect sandwich creation.
It really is. 8.8.
8.8.
All right, we're moving on to sandwich number 2, and this is the pastrami sandwich, and this is on Dutch Crunch. And look at that Dutch Crunch. I mean, that looks really good.
They invented the Dutch Crunch here.
Wow. Okay, pastrami, Dutch Crunch. Let's go.
All right, here we go. The origin of the Dutch Crunch bread, it really was created in this area. It's a California thing. Little Lucas claims they might have invented it, but looking at this one, this is a little different. Here we go.
So these sandwiches were about between $12 and $13. $12.25 for one, $12.75 for another. About between $12 and $13. Good price.
All right.
What do you think of that Dutch Crunch?
This sandwich right here ranks with all the top ones we've had. Maybe still below deli board a little bit, but it's got it. This sandwich has a deli board vibe to it. I think you guys will see what I'm saying. It's super like this pastrami is some of the best pastrami we've had.
So it ain't no boar's head.
Well, it doesn't look like it either. Because it's shaved way thinner.
Mm-hmm.
So when you bite in, everything's not really warm, but then you get into the pastrami and it's kind of warm and it's perfect. The cheese doesn't override it. And we got pepper jack. I don't even taste it. Because I taste the pastrami. That's a really good pastrami. That ranks up. Oh, I'm in the 9s.
Okay.
9.1.
Okay, bam.
That's good. Wow. Glad we came back here.
We're gonna try the pastrami
We've never left, so.
sandwich on Dutch Crunch. Let's give it a try.
Pastrami, pastrami. We love our pastrami.
Paul is a journalism major. Graduated from San Jose State University.
He's going to chew that. Robert's going to tell the story, and I'm going to pan a little bit. Go ahead.
And if you notice, every time we go from one sandwich to the next, Paul says, "Here we are back at this place." I think that might be like a film trick, right? Like because you cut away from the camera when you're coming back. Well, here we are back at this.
Oh, we're back. That's
We're
right.
back.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, Paul is a film and TV media well.
It's true. I am a San Jose State graduate. Anyways, this is a super good sandwich. Ron is right. Great pastrami. Great. The bread's really great for Dutch Crunch. It's not like too hard. I'm gonna go up there and give this a 9.4.
Yeah, 9.4.
Climbing
Yeah,
the
the
ladder.
the Dutch Crunch doesn't have any hard edges to it, and it's soft, but it still packs the Dutch Crunch
Yeah.
explosion. All right.
I love Dutch Crunch, but I can't eat it when I'm with my family if we're sharing a sandwich because it cuts the roof of their mouth. But
So they don't like the Dutch Crunch.
They like the flavor of the Dutch Crunch, but they don't like the crunch.
But I'm not sure I believe you because you say that about my mouth, and my mouth's totally fine.
Well, I know we're trying to keep it on the DL, all the dentist visits and the amount of money you've spent fixing your teeth.
All right, go ahead.
But this seems like a soft Dutch Crunch. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it is. It's got a good flavor though.
Oh boy, sure does.
What are you thinking? Look at that see that sound management shirt there? If you could just kind of so we can see that. That's the management company for Smash Mouth.
Yep. That's really good.
So what are you thinking? Like, are we in the 9s?
We are, and I'm thinking that I'm so glad we got this on the Dutch Crunch because I think it really adds to this sandwich.
Yeah.
The pastrami's fantastic.
Now, does this compete with Deli Board, or is this a little under?
It's a little under for me. Anyway, you know me. I love the deli board. I mean, not just. I was just talking about it yesterday. We have a family member in town, and we were talking about places that we've traveled around the world. And there's certain spots. There is a pizza place in Naples, Italy, that best pizza in the world. Also in Rome, there's one spot that I went to, also has a different style pizza, best in the world. Went to this place that made Alfredo, linguine Alfredo. Awesome, best. There's certain places that you're like, you know what, I have to get back there to eat that specific thing. A lot of the sandwiches that we eat, super good, but they just don't hold your memory, you know, like I gotta get back to that place. Deli Board is one of those places.
Now, how does this maybe? And I think their second favorite is the M Stop.
M Stop is super good too.
So this probably competes with the M Stop.
If I was rolling through South San Francisco, I would stop at the M Stop for sure.
Yeah, and if we're rolling near Belmont, we definitely would stop at Lorenzo's.
This is up there with those sandwiches. I mean,
And
it's
if you're
really
in
good.
San Francisco, Deli Board.
Oh.
Because the M Stop is actually in the area. What area is that again?
It's all San Francisco.
Balboa. That's right, the Balboa district. So anyway, as far as a score,
9.3.
9.3
Really good.
for the hot pastrami at Lorenzo's. All right, we did a review at Lorenzo's Sandwich Shop in Belmont, California, and we loved it. The pastrami's top notch.
Super good. Bread was good. Meats were good. Good spot. I'm glad we came back here, right?
Yeah, well, we
After
originally
dissed it
came
the
out,
first time.
and on a random day they were just closed because they had a family issue, and we held it against them. Well, I did anyway. Paul, what's interesting about Belmont? Anybody famous from Belmont, California?
Funny you should mention that, Ron. Yes, Dana Carvey is from Belmont, California.
Dana
Sure
Carvey,
is.
wow.
You know, Belmont also is situated pretty close to the ocean. Or, you know, Half Moon Bay is what, 20 minutes?
Yeah,
you
just
think?
over the hill,
Just
yeah.
over the hill here. So it's a good location.
And I don't know about you guys, but there's a sense of a calming feel here in Belmont. It's kind of interesting. It's a nice place.
Yep.
And this nice little park here.
It is.
So Lorenzo's, this is a sandwich destination. They got it going on in there. You can't even walk in. You have to order outside the door, just like Deli Board. And there's a vibe there. They know what they're doing. They have passion, and then it comes through their sandwiches. So as far as a score, Paul, what are we thinking for Lorenzo's?
We're going to go with 9.2 for Lorenzo's.
9.2.
Very
That
good.
ranks way up there. I think now we go Deli Board. I think the M Stop. This might be third, but we gotta go back and look. We might have given
Gotta
one
go back
a
and
little
look.
higher.
Yeah, we've had some
But
good
in
sandwiches.
a great Italian sandwich here, and their sourdough doesn't kill you. I mean, you can bite into it. So,
Coming from a guy who has bad teeth.
and you know, coming from a guy that has teeth like a shark that could bite into anything, Paul loves the sourdough. So,
Yeah.
He does.
all right, what did we say? 9.1?
9.2.
9.2 Lorenzo.